Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making the moss chips from the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge cookbook. The ingredients that we're going to need are very few and simple, starting with our kale. I've gone ahead and washed it, removed the hard stalk, and ripped it into bite-sized pieces. We're also going to need a half of a teaspoon of ground ginger, 2 teaspoons of white miso paste, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of honey, and we'll need a splash of boiling water. Let me get these ingredients out of the way and we'll go ahead and start combining these for our dressing. Alright, I'm going to start by adding in my miso paste first, along with my olive oil. I also want to add in the honey and my ground ginger. I'm going to go ahead and add in 1 small splash of our boiling water. I don't want to add too much. And then all we need to do is whisk these until they're completely combined. Alright, I think that is all the water we're going to need. So I'm going to go ahead and move that out of my way. Let me get rid of my whisk real quick. And now we can go ahead and add in our kale chips and give these a stir around in our little dressing here. Make sure you get them all well coated. While I'm doing this, I would like to remind you of the Gamers and Geeks playlist that JP and I have going on in our channels. It is a community-driven playlist made up of you, our friends and YouTube family. If you would like to be a part of it, it's really easy. All you have to do is go out and make a cooking video. And once you've done that, post it to your channel and then let either JPIC or I know in the comment section of our latest cooking videos, or if you're a part of our Discord servers, you can let us know there as well. The only thing we do ask, guys, is that you mention the Gamers and Geeks playlist somewhere in your video, as well as leaving a link to it down in your description. And that way we can just continue to support everybody that has already contributed to the list. And this is looking pretty good. Have 1 or 2 little spots left on them, but I think I've got it all well coated. So let's go ahead and bring in our tray. I've got a cookie sheet here lined with parchment paper, and now all I'm going to do is make sure that they're all well coated as I lay them out flat on our sheet. If there's any excess dressing on these, you want to let these drip off a little bit in your bowl. You don't want to have these too wet because we are going to be drying these out in our oven. Alright guys, I've got our kale leaves all laid out. I've kind of separated the larger ones onto one tray and the smaller ones on the other, just in case there's a difference in the cooking time. These are going to be going into a 200-degree oven for about 45 minutes. Halfway through, I'm going to flip them over, and then at the end of the 45 minutes, I'll check and see how crispy they have become. And if they need a little bit more time, I will let you know after they are done and out of the oven. So I will see you then. Our moss chips are out of the oven, and I did let them go for about an additional 10 minutes. I also transferred them to a wire rack once they were out of the oven, just to allow air to get all the way around them as they were cooling down. But I'm very excited to get in here and give these things a try. I have to say, they smell very good. And they taste incredible. You definitely get a little bit of sweetness from the honey, and you get a subtle hint of the ginger. Overall, I am loving these. Honestly, guys, I don't think there is a thing I would change other than the fact that I should have made a double batch. I can tell these are going to be highly addictive, and I'll probably be making them again later tonight. But that is going to be it for me for the day. If you like this video, leave me a comment down below. If you guys tried this recipe out, let me know how it turns out for you. Remember to check out the Gamers and Geeks playlist as well as my other Star Wars cooking videos. I will be leaving links down in the description to them. But as always, thank y'all so very much for joining me today. I've been Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.